we had to deal with these demons. Okay, they're gonna test us. That's just what they're gonna have to do. 2 Ezra 9 and verse 5. But like all that is made in the world has beginning and the end is made manifest. Especially these times come, well, really any time, any moment of our slavery here, or even more so in these times coming now. Okay, so yeah. This 2 Peter 3 and 3. Knowing the this verse that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. They say, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. Well, they can't say that now because they see things are getting more real and more intense. Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 6. Also their love and their hatred and their envy is not perished, neither have they any more enforced forever or anything that is done under the sun. That's talking to you Edomites, okay? Once you serve slavery and its time is up for you. So that proves also that you Edomites are going to all die and perish. They can't really say that though. They can't really say, oh, well, where is the promise he is giving you? Because really, you're seeing it now, and it's only going to get more real and more real as time progresses on. These missiles that are going to drop here, that ultimately are going to destroy here. This place, Babylon the Great. So con, man, con. Yo, with that, man, I might. Hold on. But yeah, though. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna just bring us a little bit more scriptures. 2 Ezra 9 verse 1. He answered me that it said, measure not the times diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told you before. They shall that well understand that at the very same time we're in the highest, when we get to visit the world which he made. Therefore there shall we see earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. They shall that well understand that the Most High spake of those things for the days are 40 years from the beginning. For as all that is made in the world hath beginning and the end is made manifest. The end is being made manifested right now. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. That Jacob's trouble is talking about this martial law that's gonna happen. This is Isaiah 13 verse 4. The multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, in tremendous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Yahweh hosts have mustered the host of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of the heaven, even the Yahweh and the white weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land. How ye, for the day of the Yahweh is at hand, it shall come as a destruction for the Almighty. Therefore shall all heads be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid, pigs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be paid as the woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another, their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Yahweh cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light, the sun shall be darkened and its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So that's what's coming here to Babylon the Great. Jacob's trouble. This is Revelation 2 and 10. For in all those things thou shalt suffer, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be not faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. That's Jacob's trouble. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, ye that dwell in them, woe to the ends of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you that have a great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. That's what Jacob's trouble is going to be. Esau coming in like a flood and stopping the word. You already have YouTube striking our channels and videos, so they stopping this truth from coming out in a little way, but it's going to be even bigger and bigger as time progresses on. All this truth disappearing. Almost 9, 8, and 11 here. And it reads here, and I will say in 11 right here, it reads this. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will set a famine in the land. Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst of water, but to hear the words of the Yahweh. That's the famine of the word, which is going to happen and come. First they're going to do it through YouTube. Then they're going to do it through their Esau's military, coming in like a flood. But don't quote me on that though, just, you know, just common sense kind of tells you that though. Jeremiah 30 and verse, Isaiah 59 and 19, that's what I mean. Isaiah 59 and 19, it reads, So shall they fear the name of the Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. And that standard being lifted up against him is so certain brothers against spiritual powers. Proceed to Psalm 110 and 3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. Thou the dew of thy youth, the beauty of holiness. Thou is the dew of thy youth. So God, that's the famine of the word that's going to come. That's Esau coming in like a flood. There at Isaiah 59 and 19 that I just brought. This 16 verse 71. They shall be like madmen, 70. For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great destruction upon those that fear the Lord. 16 and verse 40. O my people, hear my word, make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. 2 Corinthians 14 and verse 14. Let go from the border thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature. 60. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen shall happen, shall be done hereafter. So greater evils are going to happen. Put off the wicked nature. Gird thy loins like a man. So the family of the word is going to come here. And yeah, the Most High has commanded you to gird your loins like a man if you're his elect. Speaking to myself, most likely firstly. And then to other people who might not know. Because y'all sweet little girls don't know. Sweet white girls don't know. Well, it's not for them. But that's not the point. The point is the martial law is going to happen here and all hell is breaking loose. The famine of the word is going to come soon. So get this word while you can, man. And before the missiles hit this place. Lord willing, I touched on each topic at least. The main ones at least that's going to happen. Mark of the beast, vaccination also do not take that. Jacob's trouble gonna happen. Martial law, feeble cast, basically. Leviathan is another prophecy, but also, you know, which you can read about that in Job 40:41. And also, I believe in Psalm 104, I have to believe. Where the creepy things are innumerable. And thou is made to come out and do season. Roughly paraphrasing. Yes, Psalm 104 verse 25. So is the great and wide sea, where are the creepy things most of our great beasts. There go the ships, there is that Leviathan who thou hast made to play therein. These wait all upon thee that thou mayest give them their meat in due season. So that's Leviathan. He's gonna come out and play in due season. Okay? Which is also called the key of the proud. The children of pride, the key of the children of pride. So you guys are proud, you guys think you guys are that proud. Well, guess what? The Most High is going to raise up somebody who's your key, Leviathan. And it's not going to be like some key where he comes out and he's like, oh, well, you guys are secretly keep doing this. Yes. No, he's going to come out and fuck you guys up, basically. That's what kind of key Leviathan is. He's the key to the proud. Okay, he is the Most High tool he's gonna use to kill you people. You guys think you guys are proud? Well, you guys are gonna see who's the key of the proud. Really, he's gonna destroy all your people, destroy all your cities here, destroy it all, and he's gonna have fun doing it. He's gonna have fun, and he's gonna love it. And he's not gonna. Man, y'all think Leviathan's some soft ass fucking thing. Well, fuck you, man. Leviathan's gonna show your ass who's soft. There ain't nothing sweet but you. And y'all gotta shoot missiles at his guess what? Leviathan loves missiles. He's made of missiles. He's made of fire. So, you know, good luck with that. If anything, it's gonna evolve him to a huger and better monster. Okay, that's gonna tickle Leviathan. It's not gonna do anything. So man, call Allah how about you outside, man. I love Leviathan, man. I love that dude. Let's see how Esau can go up against Leviathan. We'll see. We will see, we will see, we will see. Because honestly, Leviathan is he's big, that man reached up to the clouds, man. Okay, like they're gonna be shooting missiles, Leviathan's gonna be smaller. Like a dog does, like well, you'll just have to see, you know. So God, you know, God, this Revelation chapter 13 verse 60, he calls all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man by bar shows he had the mark in the name of the beast or the number of his name. The name of the beast or the number of his name, it's all one and the same. You take the mark of the beast, you're gonna drop with the missiles. Your device, you might as well take it. You can take it. Your keto, you should enjoy it to the last. You Israelites, you're not allowed to take it. What you Israelites are the so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans. That's why the Most High says, don't rejoice as other nations rejoice. You are going into captivity. You still gotta drink your cup. Which really, we're in that time when the Most the Most High is gonna turn the cup on Esau Edom. The so-called white man, going back to Genesis 25 and 25, who came out red all over like a hairy garment. White people have red skin. They like to hunt and they like their meat red and rare. Okay, so yeah, we just spoke about that yesterday. So, you know, but the carrot who didn't catch it. Yeah, Esau Edom is Esau, the white man. Going back to the Caucasus Mountains, the 6th century Khazars who kicked out these Japheth out of his land and stuff. That's as far as I know about the Khazars, so yeah. Yeah. Call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. And so they have mountains, they have glaciers where like it just fell down, so they like something under that, and then they found mountains and rocks, lands where they melted down, where they just disappeared not too long ago too, which I noticed. So that's a potential other beast in itself. Okay, and you also have other leviathans, mini leviathans as well. Okay, which I counted them like 8 monsters that mentions there in the words, plus their sons and their other sons and stuff, and then you got the head, and then you got the king of them all, which is Leviathan, who is the Most High's favorite. So Khan, you know. So yeah. Just like with all other animals that they think are extinct. No animal is extinct. My friend, my buddy. It's just the Most High has hid them very well, that's all. Okay, Esau still hasn't even figured out every single body part in the body. They found a new body part they never even found, which in the throat. So he can't even figure out the body. He hasn't even found out every single body part and how it actually functions. Because that much of that much hidden stuff the Most High has hidden for us till the kingdom comes. Okay, so that's why Ezekiel reads on. I said it wasn't close, but the spirit's still on fire out here. This is Ezekiel 35, verse 6. Therefore, as you live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. So if thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it that passeth out, and him that returneth. It says most desolate, meaning all you Edomites are going to be killed. It says if thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Going back to Genesis. Shall we bring that one out? To shed light to your dirty draws. This Genesis 4 verse 5. But to Cain and to his offering he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and consequence fell. Verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against brother Abel and slew him. So that's why it says, thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So blood's gonna pursue thee, Esau, Edom, my little pet. You know, Esau, Edom, you're gonna die, Esau, Edom. And your last day of slavery, I'm gonna make you work extra hard, and I'm gonna be like, whoa, Esau, Edom, you know, fuck you, Esau, Edom. They'll see if you can buck up to a god, a literal god here on earth. You want to touch me? Go ahead. Go ahead. Turn your ass to ash right there in a second. Because that's the kind of power we're going to have. To play with their minds, read their minds. We're going to have that power also. To read minds, x-ray vision, everything. See if you can step up to millions of gods literally walking on earth, man. That's all this is. The Most High trained us to be gods, priests, rulers, all in the fashions of royalty. And plus you got the chariots, which I haven't touched it too lightly as far, you know. Psalm 68 and 17, the chariots of Elohim are 20,000. He who doubts the angels, the Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. Psalm 65 verse 19. I mean 66 in verse 60. 50. For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire and his chariots like a whirlwind to render his wrath, his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. That's these chariots. The whirlwind is a chariot. Jeremiah 4:13, behold, he shall come as clouds, and his chariots shall be as a whirlwind, his horses are swifter than eagles. Woe to us, for we are spoiled. So that's the chariots of the Most High. They're clouds, whirlwinds, us, horses. Well, they're chariots. They're really chariots. These UFOs, Esau Edom calls them UFOs. These so-called UFOs, man. Which we call them IFOs, identifying objects to us, because we know what they are, we know who's driving those, and we know what they can do. I myself saw a chariot. It was invisible, right when I was on the highway. It was a small chariot, but it could turn invisible, and that's a high power right there. I know what I had seen before. At the same time though, so even the littlest chariots, they probably have chariots pretty little, but they could fuck these things. They could fuck the top ship of Esau Edom's plane up. Exaggerating there, you know. It probably ain't that little, but you know. Just compared to the size of Yahweh's chariot, though. It was just compared to a mountain. And you got mountains that, you know, they haven't even been discovered yet. You got parts of the earth that's never been touched on or stepped on by man. That's not gonna, because that's not gonna be given to us when we receive our kingdom. Okay, and also, even if they wanted to step in those places, they have venomous snakes all covering it, so they can't even enter into those places. Or there's like, or the spirit comes, or like the Bermuda Triangle where they just disappear, because they're not allowed to go to certain places either, which are considered safe for the elect. Those are especially reserved VIP for the Lord's elect. Yeah.
Nice phone.
Hey, look at this guy.
That's yours? Did you bought it today?
No.
For somebody else?
It's old. It's old. I just found it. But
I ain't got no fucking phone, but dude, $100.
we're preaching about
Please, he's in the box. He ain't got the phone with him.
Yeah.
You don't got the phone, no? Damn, see? I'll give him a cash out. Need a nice phone. What's the word, man? You got a nice sweater on. That's me, Aquarius. Very north, man. February 8th.
The chariots to the most high.
Huh?
The chariots?
Yeah, I finally fucking haircut now too. I need to check it out. Kudos everywhere, bro.
You know what those are?
Nah, chariots.
Yeah, you know what those are?
Yeah. The horses in the sky, buddy. Flying in love. Fighting the demons, right? See?
Yeah, they all fly. They all, but they always
I'm
also
saying
show themselves.
spiritual warfare, brother. You're preaching, right? They had the phone, bro. The 8. What's that? The 830? Here's my old Metro phone. Who you had? A Samsung? Nice little Samsung. What's that? A Sony camera? Kodiak. Look at Kodiak. Ah! Hey, be smooth, bro. All right.
Yeah.
Let's stay warm, man. Get the Bible, preach it out, make it cold. You already know. I might not be the best person, but I try to give a good opportunity. Like you see me jacket, you never know. So they think, hey, that's mine. I'm like, no, it's not. I found another ground. Alright, man, be smooth. See ya. See ya. You already know my name, right? Jesse J.
Jay?
Jesse J. Yeah. Alright, man, see you later.
You said?
Yeah, I was hollering.
So that's Jake right there, you know. This is Dewey, came in a good spirit, you know. You came in a decent spirit, you know. You know what I mean? There's about to be a lot of spirits coming out tomorrow, man. But what I noticed about the brother though, he got a decent spirit in him. He came up in a decent spirit. But you see, he wasn't able to receive this word though. As soon as I said the chariots, he was like, yo. He couldn't fully grasp it in his mind. Because it's a deep, hard word. Like this Jake right here, he got some mask. See, I thought it was an Edomite kid right for a second, cause you know, that shit look pretty scary, you know. That's just pretty scary. See, now I see how these demons, they can get scared by these masks also. That's why they got the whole mask thing, you know, part of their tradition, their pagan rituals to kind of tame these demons, because they're gonna be summoning a lot of these demons, and they also don't, you know, they also see they kind of have some knowledge. They don't want to, you know, bring in something that's gonna kind of fuck with them too hard. see? It's like, you know, it's plastic and it's not real, but at the same time, that shit is scary though, you know? It's Jeremiah 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus said the Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the sides of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Meaning, don't follow their customs. Okay, you got this Halloween tomorrow, which, you know, we don't expect Jakes to, you know, stop what they doing, because they got a lot of Jakes are gonna be celebrating it and putting on costumes and masks, and it's a lot of scary shit also. So you know, but it goes all the way back to witch practices, man. Jeremiah 10 and verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain. For what could a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe? And that's talking about Christmas, but really it's also talking about Halloween also. Going back to the wicked man. The wicked man, what they murdered, man, inside of, really it's a Molech. Because out of Molech's state is, you burn something inside of his stomach there, a child or something, that's Molech.